Hi you guys, it is my birthday pour. Happy birthday to me. I'm 44 today. Pouring with me, I have my 17-year-old amazing son right beside me. Say hi, Seth. He said hi. That was his answer. So I'm going to be pouring on this side and Seth is going to be pouring on this side. We're going to be doing kind of the same thing though. So, and I don't have gloves on because I just don't want gloves on. What we're doing today is I sold a painting a while back and I really wanted to do some matching coasters for that painting, and that particular painting actually sold to a friend of mine, and without giving out information that isn't really necessary, I just wanted to thank my friend by painting matching coasters for that painting. So that's what we're doing. We're going to cover these tiles in black paint first. So that's what we're doing here. We're going to be doing a swipe, kind of. It definitely is a swipe, but it's okay. If you've seen my art, you know that I did one of my favorite pours that I've ever done was a cityscape, a nighttime cityscape in primary colors, and it's just a really cute painting. Everyone loves it. I'm just trying to get this paint even for now because there's another thing that we want to do to the black night sky. And try to make sure you get the... Yeah. Not that this truly matters at the moment. Make sure you don't have any little white spots in your tile. I'm gonna let him do it, y'all. I'm one of those people that have to stop myself. Like, hey, do this with me, but then I do it, yeah. I wonder if that's a mom thing, because I don't think I've always been that way. I think it's a mom thing. Also, I'm kind of a perfectionist, a very particular person. And it could be partly that too. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with the black now. So, the next thing to do I'm not going to entirely clean my hands off, but I am kind of wiping the black off a little bit. We have to add more because this is a night sky, right? So we need some twinkle in there, right? Like some stars. And so what I'm gonna do, if you've seen this painting, it's kind of cut in half where the top is a horizon and the bottom is a water reflection. We're gonna just sprinkle white on just like this, just kind of splattery. And this painting is partly kind of finger painting. It's a very fun painting, and if you try it, please, 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 I want you to send me a photo of what you did so I can love it. I very much want to know that someone is copying me and inspired by my art. That makes me happy. So definitely, if you try this painting, I want to know. If you try any of my art, I want to know. Alright. So now what we do, we're going to try and stick with the linear idea this way. I'm just going to kind of tap this through there. There's no oil. Oh, I should have thought about that. There's no oil in the black and white. I'm going to need more of the white, actually. I should have put oil in the white, actually, but I didn't. But that's okay. It's just not going to sell up all that great in the sky. I don't really need the sky to sell up all that well. I just want to make sure there's some blend in there so it's not just a stark black sky. I do want to splatter a little more of the white. So you're going to need more than that. I'm going to try and make sure there's not like a bunch of lines. Oh, see, there's a little bit of selling right there. I hope it sells more. A little bit. Anyway. You can talk, Seth. It's okay. So let me tell you about my kid. This is my middle child. Seth is 17 years old. He is a senior in high school. What's your GPA, Seth?
Not saying.
It's high, y'all. It's high, and he should be proud of himself. He's just being anonymous, is all. What was your SAT score?
1260.
Y'all. He's already accepted for a local university. He hasn't even started his senior year yet. I'm very proud of this kid. He goes to a trade high school in the area that he actually was invited to attend. A lot of kids have to apply to attend there. He actually was invited when he was still in middle school because he was in all advanced placement classes, and he's just brilliant. And so he is actually in the architecture pathway, which means he's in a lot of art classes. And so now and then he likes to do pours with Mom. And I love it. And I'm hoping to inspire him to get into resin art as well, which I'm very sure he's probably going to. Actually. I see him doing a lot with resin art. I see him doing a lot of like nerdy geeky stuff with resin art, which is rad to me. Of course, that's the way my kids were raised, actually, with nerdiness. This is a nerdy household for sure. So I might pop a picture of my kid in here just because he's beautiful and I love showing him off. Alright. First color doesn't matter, Seth. You can, after you get that, I'm going to wait for him to get that done. I'm going to make you a drink real quick. I'm sorry for the loudness of the ice maker. Sorry about that. My secondary studio is where we are filming right now, and it happens to be in the dining room connected to my kitchen. Hey, whatever works, y'all. I'm just glad I had space for it, and that my family doesn't matter, or doesn't mind that my family doesn't matter. My son's laughing. My family doesn't mind that I take over this dining room and make a mess in here. They fully support it and clap, and I'm very thankful for that. But like, back here behind me is the kitchen, and then all the way through that is another dining space, so it's not like I'm taking, I'm not taking our space completely. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is, sorry, you had a little bit of the tile showing there. Now we're going to pick our colors. I have red, yellow, and blue. And that's how we're going to make our buildings. You can start with a different color if you want, Seth. If you separate these, the effect will like wrap around. All right. So we both have picked our poisons. I'm going to start with red. Just giving it a stir because I did put dimethicone, which is coconut oil hair serum, in each of the colors, the primary colors only, because I want these to create a cell effect. So what we're going to do, we're going to go right into the middle of the tile. That's too much paint there. I'm going to try and spread that across a little bit. Try and put about 3 or so buildings on each tile. Let me move this white out of the way. Oh, no, we can't do that. Let me move the black out of the way. I have extra black there. I'm going to let Seth catch up. There you go. You can make your buildings different widths and heights and whatever. So the next thing we do after we put the color on, you're going to try and go thin on the white. Go across the middle of that red or your color. Right across the middle. And get yourself ready with a paper towel to clean your swiping tool off. I'm using this offset guy. And Seth has also has an offset over there. So I'm going to get a towel ready to wipe him off. And by him, I just mean the swiping tool. Ooh, looky. And so this is my intended horizon right here. And we are making abstract buildings in an abstract skyline. And there's no right or wrong. And this could be your water, because that sealed up beautifully, by the way. Anyways, now we're going to move to another color. I'm going to go yellow. Give that a wee little stir. Come on over to this edge. Make this one a little wide. You have to make the buildings different because, if you ever look at a skyline, they're not the same. They're all different heights and widths, and I should have mixed up more white. Alright. I can mix up more white really quick if I need to, so I'm not going to worry about it. And just keep going. Alrighty, swipe number 2. And I'm over here wiping off every time I swipe. You want to make the bottom part that you do about the same size as the top one. The top swipe. If that makes any sense. If this were cut in half. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. Because, again, we're cutting this in half with our eyeballs at least. Because this is our horizon line. So, next, I'm going to go in with another color. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and go with blue. I'm going to need to mix up more white. That's okay. Alright. Next, swipe the blue. And we just rinse and repeat until this is done. I want that building to be a little squat. Alright, we have our first building done. It is the first tile done on my side. It is selling up beautifully. What you want to think of, Seth, is that you want some buildings to be in the front, right? Like stack them up. So think about that too. You could also come in here with another yellow or whatever after you get, all the way across. You don't have to do it all finish the tile all at once. You can come back and think about it. Anyways, next I'm going to put blue first on this side, on this next tile. I'm going to make this one a big fat building. Alrighty. And when you swipe, you just kind of want to catch a tail bit of the color in white and leave a little there so you can stretch down into the reflective section. And right there, I dropped a little blue, but that's okay because we're swiping into it anyway, so. Oh. I love this effect so much. I can't take it. Next, I'm going to go with red on this side. If you hear the background, yes, I do have, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony playing in the background because I can't play copyrighted music and I really just need music when I art, so you will probably always hear some kind of something in the background. But hey, it's just another layer to my videos, right? So, if you see, you can just kind of dab that color right out. Don't let it sit there and get too happy, or it'll just kind of get stuck. Alrighty, red building. You know what I just realized? I didn't leave a spot for the moon. This guy is too big. So what I'm gonna do is move. Oops. Let me use my fingers. Oops. This is hard. I'm just making it harder than it should have been. Alrighty. So, I'm going to carefully start this one with yellow. Make this a skinny yellow. And of course, after these cure for a good while, weeks, I'm going to resin cover them. And Seth is keeping his because I tend to let him keep his art for himself and do what he wants with it. So I will let him help me resin coat it. That way, if he decides to gift his art to someone, he can say, I made that. and, you know, he did. We're going to make this guy that tall. Yeah. Alright. I'm really only did that line just so I can keep my horizon. Let's see. Blue. So see, I dropped some blue right there. I'm just going to tap it and remove it right now. Right. This is a fun painting to do, and I really hope if you're watching and you do acrylic pours, I really hope you give it a shot and message me your results. So stretch this blue. And this technique, if you do not know acrylic pouring, and if you're just watching my art to support me, thank you so much if you are, by the way. This technique is called a swipe technique. That's what we're doing, because we're swiping the tool. Next, I'm going to do a short, fat, red one right here in the middle. And if you're doing this with your own supplies and your own time and your own creativity, you can do whatever you want with this. You can make it a daytime sky. I just like the nightscape contrasting against the bright colors of the building. And I add the white in because it looks like lighting in the building, you know? It looks like, I don't know, you've looked at skylines before. It looks like darkness and lights, like some of the windows are lit up and some are not. I really love the effect. Catch that little piece. Alrighty, and down. And now I have room to put a moon in right here. Seth, you do not have to put a moon in on yours if you don't want one. It doesn't matter. You don't really have room. Actually, you could just tuck one behind the building or something.
Yeah.
Do what you want. And you guys do what you want to. Or just enjoy watching. Whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching. Truly. Let me get my last building on here. I will put in at the end of the build, excuse me, not the end of the building, I don't know why I'm having trouble with words. At the end of the video, I will try and pop in a photo of the painting that I did that I sold, that I'm so proud of. That everyone loves, actually. Everyone has loved that painting very much, and I appreciate that support. It's a favorite, not just in my house, but it's pretty unanimous. That and a beach sunset one that I did, and I would like to do, I haven't even sold that one, and I would like to do, actually, some coasters for that, too. So now, putting the moon in. Just pop it wherever you want. If you wanted, just so you know, you could pop some black here. You could take your thing and scrape the yellows off on both sides and pop some black back in. You're gonna put it in that side. So you just flip these around. That'll be your middle. Yeah. So we're going to. The moon is not white. We're gonna swirl that.
Like that.
But that was a little too swirly. Doesn't matter. It's not perfection. It's just fun. It's art. Art can't be perfect. The best art is beautifully imperfect, actually. My opinion. And you can't have perfection in art anyway. So see, I didn't like that, so I just kind of knocked some of the black off. And I'm not even going to add back in black. I'm just going to do this. So I have plenty of paint there still. I'm just going to drip a tiny bit more white there. And swirl back in. No big deal. Alrighty, we're not done. We got one more thing to do. We're going to throw a line across that horizon in black. So what I'm going to do is I'm just swirling. Let me start at this end. And I'm just going to go across each tile with that black to emphasize, the horizon. Let me fix that. We don't want blue on the red building. I'm pouring some black for Seth, so he don't have to wait. All right, next tile, just let it touch and drag it. Doesn't even have to be straight. Don't make it perfect. It's cuter if you don't. And we're not going to be done after we get this. We got another little effect to do, which punches up the look of water reflection. I want my horizon the way I want it first, and then I'll move to my reflection. I'm so proud of my dogs right now. I was talking to Seth before we started pouring, like, oh my gosh, I hope they aren't crazy. Because they are. They're crazy. All day, every day. They're actually, we have been blessed with very sweet dogs.
You say that while one of them stares the door down for no reason.
Not for no reason. She wants snacks. Don't ever get her messed up. All right. Next thing you're going to do, we're still making lines.
All right.
So, dip in and dark, wiggly water now. You're not going to go crazy with this. You're going to try and not dip in multiple colors too. So you're going to have to kind of wipe the tip off. See, or it'll do that. I don't want that. We're just putting rippling in the water. so that it's obvious that it's water. And I actually want to, ooh, I'm scared to do that. Nah, it don't matter. I'm good. I'm happy with it. It's a little annoying, but you do have to kind of keep knocking the paint off of the tip of your swiper. Offset spatula. After you get in the main parts of your lines, you can kind of go back and tweak it, make it the way you want it. Just make sure there's lots of rippling so it looks like water. That's all you gotta do. I am going to try and pop in a photo of this painting that I did somewhere in the video. If not, probably put it at the end. That way I don't have to interrupt my work with the photo. Or I'll throw it in here in the middle of the video and then throw it at the end again too. Just to remind you that you should do this. I lost my moon reflection a little bit, but that's okay. I think I'm done. I'm stopping.
Alright.
I don't want to overdo mine. Are you done with yours? Alright, I guess we are satisfied. So, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to go in. This is my side. Alrighty, and here is Seth. This is hard to do because I'm kind of against something. But this is what we've done, y'all. Thank you so much for watching us art. And hopefully this was fun. Please, if you try this, if you're an acrylic pour artist, if you try this, I want a photo. It would be very rewarding to know that I'm inspiring others. So, oh, we need to do one other thing, Seth.
Oh, you're right.
Let's break out the fire. I am gonna let him do his own side. Make sure there's no bubbles and kind of pop some more cells out. Hopefully. Maybe, possibly. So what do you think of it? It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. You did good. You did pretty good. You're not like an experienced acrylic pourer, but you still did pretty good. I would really love to start doing acrylic pour classes. That's why I get my kids actually to paint with me sometimes. But they love it anyways. Quality time with mom. Alrighty. Bye, you guys. Alright.